So guys, recently CFMOTO sent me out their 450CL-C, which is their tiny little cruiser, but it's got that really punchy parallel twin 450 power plant inside of it that I absolutely love. And about a week after they sent it out, they sent me an email and they're like,
hey, do you want some of the parts that we offer in the accessory catalog for the motorcycle?
And I was like, sure, send them out. They sent all of them. So yeah, in today's video, I'm going to be installing all of this. The good part is I'm going to install all of these things, see how they are to install, and at the end of the video, I'll let you guys know which things, if I owned this motorcycle, which things you definitely should grab, and which things you can kind of skip unless you just really want that thing. So that means today's one of those days where Chase just gets to wear headphones and install stuff on motorcycles. Let's get going. First up, let's see what we got. Alright guys, so I got everything unboxed and it looks like what we have: radiator guard, we have a luggage rack, luggage, a belly pan, like a, belly pan. We have a headlight, like a wind deflector. We have sliders, like engine protection. And we have a headlight guard, a guard and a wind thing. So really not a ton of stuff. A lot of this should be really simple installation. So today should be pretty easy. Famous last words that I should probably stop saying. All right guys, little wind deflector is on. I really like the look of this little thing. I will note the install process, you guys probably noticed in the video, it's a little finagly because there's a lot of like tight little areas that you have to get onto up in here. It wasn't hard, it was just kind of annoying to having to get in those little small areas, but the install process was pretty simple, relatively speaking, and I'll be interested to see how much wind protection this offers, because at least we now have some sort of shield in front of us. So next up, let's install the headlight guard. All right guys, headlight guard was super simple, just 2 bolts, and they just, you know, there's little washers in the back that kind of space it out correctly, but this whole look is so neat, and this stuff is like legit. Like, it is made out of like metal. This is not like a little piece of plastic, so that's pretty impressive, and I also love the look that gives. Next up, let's do the radiator guard. We're kind of in this zone anyway, so let's knock that thing out. Four bolts, so much cleaner. Look at that, and rock protection. Alrighty guys, engine guards done. So you basically just remove the engine bolt and then replace it with these little spacer bolts up here, and then down here we're just clamping onto the frame of the bike. But these things are solid, and they are low key too. You don't they don't poke out a lot, which is really nice. Not physically, but they don't stand out from the bike. Super easy install, doesn't take a lot of tools. Instructions are super simple. So next up, let's get some protection on the headers, because as you guys can see, they are just right here, just ready to be nailed by a piece of debris or something like that. So let's get the belly pan on next. All right, guys, belly pan is on. The way they do the belly pan is kind of strange. So the rider's left side, it bolts directly into the lower piece of the engine. But on the right side, it uses like double-sided brackets that kind of fit in like a Lego piece together. And that's what you attach the right side on. So that was kind of strange, but everything went pretty decent. Everything installed super simply. I thought these were gonna be a pain in the butt, but they ended up being pretty normal. So easy stuff there. So the last thing we have to install is the luggage rack on the back, and then we get to check out the luggage. So everything's going really simply. CFMOTO does a really good job of giving you guys instructions when you buy stuff from them. So if you guys are looking for parts and you want to install them yourself, they make it super simple. So I really appreciate that. So let's get the final stuff installed and see how she looks at the end of the day. All right, so rear luggage racks are installed, and I went a little off script here. Here's the instructions. They say step 1 is to remove the plates, remove the stock bolts. Obviously did that. And then when it says to install them, it does not say to put on the decorative, like the deco plates. It doesn't say to install those back on, but it looks so unfinished without them. So I installed them back on and they go on totally fine. The only difference is probably like 2 threads that those giant bolts are having. So that's how I'm leaving it. If they don't like it, it's cool. It's cool. They have them. Oh, nice. That is super good. Easy peasy. Alrighty guys, with that, I think we're done. We got the headlight guard installed, we got the windscreen installed, the side crash bars installed, the bash plate installed, the little brackets here on the back and the side bags. And I gotta say, now that I installed everything, this bike is very much giving like the perfect second motorcycle for like commuting into work. So you know how you'll have a fancy bike that you love riding and you don't want to get rid of it. Cool, you shouldn't. But it might not be the best motorcycle to commute in, and that stops you from riding a bike the majority of the time. This thing with these mods make it like the perfect little like get to work bike. It's gonna be easy, it's gonna be easy on gas, it's gonna be comfortable. You can take stuff in the bags, you got protection in case dumb people do dumb things. I'm kind of loving this, and now that I have all these mods on it, the next video you guys are gonna see on this motorcycle, I think I want to do like a commuter test or a long ride day. I want to go ride all day and see how this bike holds up. I want to use the bags and all that kind of stuff. See how the wind protection does. So all of these mods like inspired me to want to make a video on this bike, which is kind of silly. But I just think it would do really good at that. So of all the mods that I think you guys should get, honestly, after installing all of them and seeing how easy they are to install, if I owned this motorcycle, I honestly think I would get all the mods. I love the look of these, and I love the ease of, I don't know if I showed you guys on video, but like to take these off, like let's say you get to work, you push up on these tabs, and then boom. These bags you hold, and then they have straps on the inside if you want to like throw them over your shoulder. To get them back on, it's literally like just that simple. So like you get to a location, if you want to take your bags off, it's not a problem. They're back on that quick. I also think the bike looks better with all these mods. You know, it looks more hefty. And it can take a hit better now. So anyways, guys, if you guys want to check out any of these mods and stuff like that we installed, we'll have links to them in the description down below. Otherwise, I'm ready to go ride this thing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. If you guys want to see more content on the 450CL-C, maybe the ultimate little commuter bike now? We'll find out in the next video, I guess. I'll see you guys on that one. First off, serious question. Do any of you guys eat while you install stuff on a motorcycle? I've never done it, but it seems like it could be precarious.